You were born in the Southern Water Tribe. Not the one your grandmother described, the one with waterbenders lining every wall, where the ocean answers to your people like an old friend, where your children learned to bend before they learned to walk, and the water moved like it recognized you, where the tribe was loud and alive and the raids were something that happened to other people, somewhere far away, not here. That tribe is gone. The raids took it apart piece by piece over decades until what was left was too small and too quiet to be called what it used to be, held together by people who survived and decided to stay anyway. People who learned to keep their heads down. People who learned that being the last waterbender in a dying tribe means you are both the most important person in it and the most visible target outside it. Your sister is one of them. She can't bend. She never could. But she has always looked at you like that didn't matter. Like as long as you were there, the war outside couldn't touch her. You are one of the last waterbenders in the Southern Tribe. You carry that every single day. What you didn't know, what no one warned you about, is what was already living inside you, waiting for the right night to wake up. It starts on a supply route. 3 Fire Nation soldiers, fast, coordinated, cutting off the path before you even see them. You pull water from the ground, from the air, from the creek 20 feet to your left, and you hold. For 30 seconds, you hold. Then one gets through. He's inside your range, too close for waterbending. There's a fraction of a second where everything goes completely still. Full moon overhead. Panic. And then something shifts inside you that has no name yet. It is not the water around you. It is not the ice beneath your feet. It is something inside him. Every vein, every pulse, every current of blood running through his body, suddenly available to you like a river you didn't know existed until this exact second. You can feel the blood in his arms, in his legs, in his throat. You can feel every heartbeat, like a word being spoken directly into your hands. You don't think, you act. He drops like his strings were cut out. You stand there breathing hard, staring at your own hand like it belongs to someone else. Like if you look at it long enough, it will start making sense. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like power. It feels like something crawled inside you and moved your fingers without asking. Like you reached into a place you were never supposed to reach and something reached back. The other 2 soldiers run. Behind you, a tribesman you grew up with. He was 20 feet back on the same route. He saw every second of it. His face tells you everything you need to know about what comes next. You don't say anything. There's nothing to say. You run. The first thing you notice is his heartbeat. Middle of the night. The moon is almost full. A traveling merchant has camped 50 feet away, and you can feel the blood moving through his chest, like a drum you didn't ask to hear. You sit completely still, hands pressed flat against the frozen ground, eyes fixed on nothing, and you wait for sunrise. You don't sleep. You haven't slept properly since it happened. This is how the weeks pass, not peacefully, carefully. You left the Southern Tribe before anyone could ask questions, before the tribesman could tell anyone what he saw, before your sister could look at your face and know something was irreversibly wrong. You left her without a word. You think about going back every single night. You picture her waiting at the edge of the village, the way she always did when you were late returning from a route, arms crossed, pretending to be annoyed, relieved the second she saw you. You think about that image, and then the full moon rises and the pull starts, and you remember exactly why you can't go back. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Because the ability didn't disappear when you left. It grew. It isn't silent anymore. It whispers. On full moon nights, it doesn't just show you heartbeats. It shows you the space between them, the pause, the moment where everything is briefly, terrifyingly available. Every person within 50 feet, every pulse, a current pulling at you constantly, patient, relentless. 3 nights ago, the tribesman got close. Too close. You were camped in a narrow valley when you felt him. His heartbeat entering your range like a stone dropped into still water. Full moon directly overhead. You felt every vein in his body go available the way they always do at nights like this. The way the soldiers did on the supply route. And for 3 full seconds, you sat completely frozen with your hands pressed flat to the ground and your eyes shut and everything in you pulling in 2 directions at once. He stopped moving 30 feet away, like he could sense it, like he knew exactly how close was too close. You stayed until his heartbeat moved away. You counted every beat until it was gone. Then you sat there in the dark for another hour just to be sure. You didn't sleep that night either. And somewhere behind you, he's still out there. You felt his heartbeat twice more in the dark, close enough to know that he's following you. You don't know if he's protecting you or hunting you. One morning, you stop running. You turn around on a ridge and you wait. His heartbeat enters your range before he rounds the corner. He sees you. He stops. For a long moment, neither of you moves. He doesn't reach for a weapon. He doesn't call for anyone. He just looks at you the way people look at something they don't have a name for yet. You let him look. Then you turn around and keep walking. He follows anyway.